This is a new thing we are starting where you submit your food you eat for the week for a chance to win some money and being that week's if you are and want to enter your food for a chance to win, make sure to join our Discord and use the hashtag FFF channel to show off what you're eating and have it judged live on Twitch. Okay, I have to go and stop the children from escaping my basement. Bye. Alright, the first one is Mr. Snow's pizza. It looks cold. Is this pizza cold, Snow? Is that a stuffed crust Domino's pizza that's cold? Because it kind of looks congealed as heck in this area here. I'm not gonna lie, that is cold depression pizza. It's Papa John's, even worse. And the fact that you have 2 slices and not the entire box here pisses me off. You also get a minus point for having 2 tiny little bussy bottles of alcohol there, undranked, and a fat drink, which probably is pretty good. Also, you gave me the middle finger and you chew your fingernails. That must have been your appetizer. Okay, that's getting you can have a 6. You can have a 6. That'll be the base start. Anything better goes higher than the 6. Anything worse goes lower. What a good start for Mr. Snow. It doesn't get much better. Gotti has entered his pizza, which in fact does look even colder. I don't know how you guys make your fucking pizza look even colder. You know what? Compared to the first one, the toppings on this is what? Sausage and ground beef stuffed crust. This looks like an abomination. This is this looks like meat, ham, and sweet corn. None of this should be on a pizza. The cheese is falling off, and it's in a square. It's in a square. And after that, it doesn't look very appealing, honestly. Not gonna lie. Maybe it smells appealing, maybe it tastes appealing, but unless it's an orange, there's no appealing. So we're gonna give that a 6 as well. Because that is corn on a pizza. That is corn on a pizza. That is corn on it. We're not in Korea. We don't have corn on our pizza, okay? Next we have Chrissy's Donkatsu Kimbopple. what is Donkatsu? Is that beef? Is this cold or hot? I can't tell. And is this sauce? And I'm not even sure what half of this is, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I really hate sushi rolls that have carrot in them. Carrot is the only thing that you should never ever put in a sushi roll. It's horrible. It's awful. Why have you put it in your sushi roll? I don't know. I know it's not a sushi roll. It's kimbap, but it's still basically a sushi roll. So I'm giving this a 6, honestly, because like I'd eat it, but 1, it needs a dip, and 2, it's got carrot in it. That's a 6 from me, dog. Okay, now we have Radex Steak, which is either really good or really bad. We're not sure. It's rare. It's cooked perfectly, I think. I think it's cooked perfectly. I'm not sure. It's either cooked perfectly or cooked awfully. I can't remember. I'm not sure. It's perfectly rare, which is exactly what I'd like. It looks really good. I think these little lines means it's cooked through, and it's good that it's that color. All right, so I think it's perfect. So I'm gonna give that a 6.5 because it is just a piece of steak. Now we have the big one, the big boy. Yeah, so this is a pumpkin roll with cream cheese icing and pupper sit emote and Tom. Who's Tom? Am I Tom? Tom. Am I Tom? I'm Tom, the one Manny. Oh, I'm Tom. Okay, and sugar cookies with chocolate muddy prints. Okay, I'm Thomas. Hello. It is me, I'm Thomas. Okay, look, it's got one of my little emotes, fat dog sitting down on it. I'm not gonna lie, pumpkin roll with cream cheese is kind of like a mid-tier for me. I'm gonna give this a 7. Alright, I'm gonna give this a 7 because like pumpkin roll is cream cheese is also just a for me, but it do look nice and it would probably be pretty good. And plus you got sugar cookies there.
Hello Tom, aka Theonemanny.
Don't you dare call me Tom. We have what I assume is Fiskbill's entries. Fiskbill has a solid plant-based burger meal. I can't see the burger. I can see it has a plant in it. But I actually can't see anything else apart from the plant and the fact that there's sauce there. So I'm gonna give this a 3. Here we have some chocolate.
Harmony!
Some chocolate toast. Here we have some chocolate toast here. Very, very nice with some bacon on the side. I think it's chocolate caramel cream toast, French toast stuff. Very sweet, very nice looking, and it's got a side of bacon. Why? Because America. Because America. I'm gonna give this a 7. This is Deadbot's Hawaiian Tuna Poke Bowl. Now, the tuna looks great, okay? The poke bowl looks great. The Everything looks great, but it's covered in shredded carrot. The demon, a shredded carrot demon, and it's not like the kind of shredded carrot I can pick off. It's gonna ruin my experience as I dip myself inside it. So it would have been a 7, but it gets down to a 5 because of the amount of shredded carrot all around it. We have Butterick's lobster roll. Look at that lobster roll. That's a roll and a lobster. Those fries are looking bus in. Those fries are looking pretty bussin', and the lobster roll does look pretty bussin' too. Look at the size of those hunks of lobster, and look at that salad that nobody's even thinking about over there. We've got a finger, we've got an alcohol, and we've got a knife that he's probably been licking. Absolute filth. This gets a solid 8 from the dog with the hog. That's what that gets. Next is Senor Rip Manny's Bolus. He has a Cajun-style salmon with shrimp and risotto. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Bowles, even though you've managed to sprinkle, or this restaurant has sprinkled some dirt on the side of your plate, it do look like this has been thrown against a wall. But, you know, it looks pretty good. It's got the little bit of saucy down there. You can tell this is a fancy little thing. I don't know how I feel about Cajun shrimp and risotto, but you know, it'll do the trick. It'll do the trick. It's got a lot of tomatoes everywhere, a lot of stuff everywhere. I'd give this a 7.5, but it gets minus 0.5 because why the fuck is the lemon just sitting there? Like, put the lemon on top for me. And more importantly, it's those thin slices of lemon, so when you squeeze them on top, it's gonna be like really annoying, get all over your fingers, right? So you get a minus 0.5 for that. Now we have Bubblegoth's Tres Leches Cupcake. That means 3 milks. That's cow milk, goat milk, and titty milk. It's basically just a soggy cupcake, alright? But it has blackberries, raspberries, strawberries in a very... Honestly, you spent too much time placing the berries and making it look nice. So I'm gonna have to give you a 7.5 for spending way too much time on a single cupcake. Here we have Luna's Fat Friday homemade pizza, skillet pizza entry. This thing looks like it was made to be on the front of a box. It was meant to be on the front of a frozen pizza box. Like, the crust looks a little bit wonky to me, but the rest of it looks pretty bussin'. Yeah, it does look a little bit oily. The cheese is a bit undercooked for me, and there's like so much grease on top. I'd feel terrible after eating it, but I'd probably enjoy it as it's there. And you know, you can always dab it up. So I'm gonna give that a 7.5. Over here, we have Keith, who has pan-seared and olive oil and garlic butter over brown rice with homemade garlic bread. Now, what an absolute genius. He's cut his limes so that they are squeezable without getting an absolute travesty all over his hands. I'm going to say his garlic bread looks absolutely There's barely any garlic on that. Not enough greenery. There needs to be more butter. I'm going to throw that in the trash. I hate it so much. You should always buy garlic bread from the store that's frozen and that looks like it's been processed 100 times and given chemical butter that makes it toxic green, okay? Otherwise, it's not real garlic bread. But it's homemade, so you get only half a point off instead of a whole point off. Your rice looks like it came from a microwave bag, so, you know, I'd give you a point for that, okay? And the mahi, the sauce looks nice. You know, you could probably eat that pretty well. It's a pretty good portion. The problem for me is you don't have anything to dip your garlic bread into. Garlic bread took away a lot from the points you could have got, so you're only getting a 7.5. Next, we have Nove's Lunch. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 chicken. No, maybe that's one chicken. That's either 1 chicken tender or 4 chicken nuggets from somewhere. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fries. 17 fries. 17 fries. So either she'd already eaten it before she took the photo and couldn't quite wait. You know how sometimes pregnant women say they're eating for 2? She's eating for 0.2. I'm gonna have to give this the same amount as, you know, the same amount of ounces as the ranch. It's a 1.5 because I could literally throw this at a child. Okay, the children have staged a coup and are rallying forces, but this is the part where I eliminate gross food and then Twitch chat votes on who steals my money that week. First of all, we're going to go through it and get rid of all the ones I consider to be low tier, destruction, not a chance of winning. So I'm sorry, Nove, your 17 fries are gonzo. I'm very sorry also, but your your lettuce burger is a done. So I have to get rid of another 7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw the floor pizza on the floor. Also, f your stupid looking plate. I'm getting rid of the kimbap because it's literally, I don't see any sauce and it's got carrot hiding the bottom. And honestly, I feel like I'd be sad eating this. Honestly, I feel insulted. I'm insulted. F you and your stupid f***ing cold looking ass Papa John's pizza. 3 slices? 3 slices? 3? Now this steak, we're gonna look through the others. The pumpkin bread, we're gonna look through the others. The chocolate toast, we're gonna look through the others. Keith, your garlic bread has lost you this game. Now between the homemade tres leches cake and this pumpkin bread, like, I feel like if I had a slice of pumpkin bread, I'd be ready and sweetened up for the day. Tres leches cake, I just can't, there's too many fruits on it, and I just, you know what, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, fresh fruit on a cupcake pisses me off. It pisses me off. It does. It makes me mad. It angers me. Angers me even. On a cupcake. On a cupcake. If I bite into this, all I'm gonna be tasting is cupcake and milk. I mean, fruit and milk, not cupcake and milk. So I'm gonna have to take that away from you. 2 more must go. I am very sorry, Mr. Balls. Mr. Ripmanny's balls. But it's too... It's a Picasso vomit of flavors. Like, it maybe tastes good, but it looks like a catastrophe. And the lemons just piss me off. It just winkles my wankle that those lemons are so like thin that to pick them up and squeeze them on top of everything, it would fucking get all over my fingers and I get more lemon on my finger and I have to fucking wash it off. And now, between the last ones, we have a very well-cooked rare steak, the pumpkin bread, the Papa pumpkin bread. Why he looks so damn smug, huh? The French toast, the poke bowl, the lobster roll, and la pizza. The final thing, leaving the Big Brother house today is the poke bowl. Unfortunately, the amount of carrot in it just pulls me back and puts it in, which means we have 5 to go through. So you have to choose between steak, rare, pumpkin bread, popper, French toast, bacon, lobster roll, and finally, skillet pizza. You will have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to vote in chat. Your 2 minutes begins now. Bum 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 bum. Do not spoil it in the chat, please. Do not comment on the votes. And the winner of Fat Friday number 1 is boom! The Popper pumpkin bread with 38% of the votes. The skillet pizza in second, steak, lobster roll, and chocolate French toast with 2 votes. The pumpkin bread is the winner today, which means that Zimps wins 30 heckin' dollars to go and send all her kids to college on the One Manny scholarship. That's right. Congratulations, that was Fat Friday for everyone. Bing bong.